We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Ike, Flipside Music. I'm here with Dave.
Hi.
And Rebekah.
Hi.
And Dalon. Just looking for a seat or something. And yeah, do we have a chat thing or something? So we wanted to do a Tuesday live, talk a little bit about lessons, lesson program that Dave and Rebekah are kind of heading up here at the shop, and whatever else comes up. They're going to do a couple tunes and all that kind of stuff. What's happening, Ben Coombs? What's happening, Terry? Let's do this. All right, we got a couple people here. Yeah, Terry, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. All right.
Rocket.
All right, so we're trying to give ourselves some room. How does this look? This is cool. We got a giant TV set up down here.
Yeah.
So we can look like we know what we're doing. This is good. It's like a little.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's backwards though. It feels like it's backwards.
It's called mirror image.
How do we unmirror that? That's going to make me crazy.
We go into the mirrorverse and we conquer our reverse self.
Oh, okay.
The upside
What's up,
down.
Terry? What's up, Walking Dead? Ben Coombs.
Mr. Coombs.
We have hundreds of people already.
Thousands.
Thousands. We have tens of people that are already involved in this.
Nobody likes it yet, though.
Oh, Professor Chaos. What's up, buddy?
Do we or don't we look at the
What do you
camera?
have there,
We
Dylan?
should keep looking at our camera.
Hi.
This way. Hey, guys.
Hello.
We're amateurs.
Yeah.
We're happy to be here for you.
Yeah, first live stream,
Yeah.
right?
It's a
So
big deal.
it's kind of cool. It really, I don't know, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So what do you, let's give it a couple minutes and we'll see if we get like a few people in here. Hey, by the way, hit the link thing. Tell your friends. Invite everybody you know. They got nothing else to do. It's Tuesday night. Where are you going?
State
Right?
of the Union.
What's that?
State
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's our only competition.
So just so
So you're saying there's a chance.
we're up against stiff
State of
competition.
disunion, but yeah.
We're going to talk about lessons. These are the best lessons ever in Colorado. Best lessons.
Bigliest
These are the
ever.
biggest lessons you've ever had.
I'm gonna put up a wall around your mind. What does that mean? I don't know.
We'll make your mom pay for it.
That's a guarantee. TV sound education.
Right. Yeah, that'll be great. So that Dave had intentions of using some of this video for,
Yeah, that's already out there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then
promotion.
you invited us and that went right out the door.
It's not
Yeah.
happening.
and I'm not sure if that's gonna. Maybe the next one we'll make it a little bit more.
I'm sure we'll have a plan at some point.
Yeah.
One of these days.
See, I did it off camera.
Yeah.
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 I just raised it. He's like, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to
Hey.
the children.
Right. We do children lessons.
Just as much children.
Bring your kids down.
No, seriously, they'll bring
We'll go to the German
down.
drinking age.
We won't drink when your kids are here.
That's right. That's right.
It'll only be before.
In-store guarantee.
Right.
No.
We're going live. We're only kidding around. So if anybody's watching this on a replay somewhere down the
Yeah,
line,
don't take us too serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
we're
do
just
that.
having fun. So let's see. Who do we got in here?
Walking
hey,
Dead's in
RJ,
there.
what's happening, dude? Walking Dead's going to the kitchen to get himself a little bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy, bring some over, man.
Come hang.
Yeah.
Dylan rules.
Dylan rules. What?
Sick.
Awesome. What do we got? We got a few people hanging around
Yeah.
with us. So
Appreciate it, guys.
what's everybody up to besides watching us? Anything?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear it. Okay.
I'm just imagining all these people yelling from their screens.
Yeah, I
No,
can't-
you.
As
So,
you wish.
are we- yeah.
It's just gonna be us.
So,
All right. Just rolled up a little something for this stream. All right, Ben Coombs. Sweet. Plugging away at the SG Junior.
Ben, feel free to swing some of that by too.
No, this is a family show. So, what do you guys want to start out with? Want to talk about, we got 10,000 or so people watching already. And
Yes.
everybody already knows.
They're just enthralled.
They're like, shut up, dude. You
They're
got
like, we can see how
We
many
know
people
we
on
are
that.
watching.
Right. Like, we're the only ones watching. We know that. Stop being a dick.
It's almost 15 if you include us. Almost.
Well, right there. What does it say? I can't
So it's
see.
8.
8. That's awesome. There's
Okay.
8 loyal, awesome people that are going to
Fantastic.
enjoy all
You
of
all
this.
want to come and help me help you.
Thanks, Terry.
What's up?
Terry just posted something.
Very cool.
Anyway,
Right on.
figure we get started.
Can everybody hear us okay? I guess, is that something
Yeah.
we should ask?
You can hear us,
Everybody-
right?
You guys can hear us? Everything's good? We had to move the camera back a little bit due to
Hurricane season.
making sure that we had everybody in the shot.
We look better
All
on the
good here.
TV. I
Thanks,
just keep
Rick.
looking down.
What's
Or
that?
me too.
Thank
Yeah.
We're all wearing black, so it's very slimming.
It is slimming.
Yeah.
you. Except for
Looks
the
and sounds
gray.
good. Thanks, Scott.
Except for the gray. What do you,
And here.
oh, I was like, what? Oh, rude. No, I know. I'm the old one.
Oh.
The older I get, the skinnier I become.
Like, that's the last time I invite you, Rebekah.
Rebecca.
Rebekah. Yes.
The K is the opposite of silent.
Yeah.
You have to,
It's overly emphasized.
hard K.
It's the dotted 8.
It's almost like, it's like clearing your
Rebecca.
throat with the delay. That's
Her middle name.
Rebekah.
Her middle name's Dub.
Dub.
Yeah. Bon. Okay. So besides getting silly for a living, I don't know.
So, okay, so the reason why, all right. I'll head up this nonsense. Sorry. So the reason why we're doing a live stream was Tuesday night. We are just kind of launching a school sort of here at the shop, but
Not at all, too.
Well,
It's a school of sorts.
well, okay, so let me explain. We've kind of had, Dave's been here for a bit, and he's been doing lessons, but we're kind of really ramping up what we're doing here at the store with guitar lessons. And we also have Rebekah here, who's also doing vocal lessons, and we also have another guy doing keyboard lessons.
Yeah, Evan Bollinger plays with like Save Our City and Ghostscapes. Really great player. He's joining us on for keys, key teacher. So we have voice lessons, we have piano lessons. I teach guitar, bass, mandolin, ukulele. We're down to take on other stuff, but we're just trying to get the word down. What? The word out. That down.
That's
Down
right,
to
Chuck.
down.
That's right, Chuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, Chuck.
Oh my.
I've never had.
Dave's catchphrase.
That's just that's
Yeah.
yeah,
We're going to
Chuck.
fit at least 4 of those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. Oh, of course.
It's pretty accurate. There's
Yep.
there's
Oh,
actually
me.
6 E's.
Take
And,
Take
Oh,
yeah.
What? Anyways, so
So
if
anybody's so these guys are going to do a little bit of playing. We're going to do a little bit of chatting and just nonsense. We can talk about guitars.
I could
and,
teach you guys a vocal warm up,
and we could do.
some
Oh, that would
fun
be
stuff.
awesome. Should we each do a song and you can tell us where we suck
I
at?
could just warm you guys up, and you could do fun little vocals.
Okay, we'll get to. Hold on. Let's finish the first beer. and
Yeah.
then we'll get to the.
Yeah, I need like 4 more before we
Here's
get
my
to that.
vocal warm up right here.
What were you gonna say?
So they're going to do a song to kind of show
Oh.
their virtuosity,
Oh.
right?
And this is extremely unprepared, just like this whole live stream.
Yep, absolutely.
Right.
So no
You guys-
promises on ending.
Anybody that's
like
watching this stream, you guys know how we do it. So
So should we just
there's
do
no,
the,
it's, we're just
Dylan's-
winging it.
Dylan's the pedal
let's
whisperer.
just do
He is the pedal whisperer.
What?
do the one first.
So which
Thanks,
one?
Instead
Ben.
of like the whole
Is that?
Yeah.
that you don't do?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to
Yeah, leave a thumbs up.
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
We'll do
Ben.
2.
That's like leave a thumbs up, comma, fill in the rest.
Thumbs up.
It's always dirty, Jeff.
Okay.
But hey, Ben asked about this. Yes, that's a Reverend 390.
We won't-
Ben, sing the whole thing.
We'll
Shit's
figure it out.
on.
I don't know what's happening.
Do it.
Okay.
All right, they're gonna do it too.
Yeah.
Ay,
Seven
amore.
thumbs
It's like herding cats over here.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
The whole crew has ADD.
Yep.
That's the name of the song.
I like contracted extra ADD.
It'll
Hey, what's happening, Tim? Let's
Hi,
talk
it's
more
Mr.
rock. All right, Tim.
Not the Walter, but Mr. White.
All right.
Okay.
These guys are going to do a song, and we're going to be enjoying it.
What's the name of this artist? I don't even know.
Leanna LaHavis.
Leanna Hobbit.
I love that.
Yeah, that's the neighborhood. I love the neighborhood.
Leanna.
LaHavis.
Heavy words, little lies, telling everything but the truth. Three little words over time, overheard and no sweet nothing could ever be turned into something new. No grand gesture could ever be made to measure you. I know it, I got it, I know where we're going. You don't need to show it, I already know it all. It's what you don't do, it's what you don't say. I know you love me, I don't need proof. It's what you don't do, the games you don't play. I've been saving up my time so I could spend it on you. Oh, all I need is to see you smile. I've forgotten how to be blue. I know that I got it, I know where we're going. You don't need to show it, I already know it all. It's what you don't do, it's what you don't say. I know you love me, I don't need proof. It's what you don't do, the game you don't I know what I got it, I know where we're going. You don't need to show it, I already know it all. It's what you don't do, it's what you don't say. I know you love me, I don't need proof. It's what you don't do, it's what you don't
That was for ending, right?
All right.
Good for like
Yeah, that sounded awesome.
seconds.
Yeah, that sounded great. Thank you.
Good job, David. I mean, Dave.
Young David.
Oh,
Only authority figures tell me here.
David
Good job,
Lee Rothstein Brown III. That
Very
was fantastic.
I love freaking out.
He's like, you guys are killing me here.
All right.
Awesome.
Y'all
So
do
that's
this every night, and I don't have to go to the bar. Yeah.
What's
Cheers
that?
to
I'm
that.
what? Yeah. You do like live streaming every night. Doesn't have to go to the bar.
We should just move in here. If we had enough room.
Bunk
Can I have
beds.
can I have the loft?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's right above.
Cheers.
I'll take a hammock like up there.
We have this. So this place has like 25-foot ceiling, so it goes up. So we could do 2 levels.
That's way more than 25 feet, bro.
No, it's 25.
No, it's way more than that.
No, it's not.
I'm thinking it's 57.
Because 10.
Maybe
That's at least 65 feet up there. I swear to God, that's like 65.
No way, dude. Because like the hangers there got to be like 10 feet on the top of the wood.
No, that's
Okay.
10 foot right there.
No way.
Yes, it is.
I lived in
Yeah,
Denver.
probably.
I swear it is.
If I
I
lived in
designed
Denver,
that.
I'd spend every
everything
day
in here is
outside.
designed where a 6'1" person could reach it because we're both like 6'1". So
No,
That's
you're not. You're like 5'6".
What? You have some.
Are we talking
Spatial-
metric? Are we talking metric? What are we
You have a
talking?
spatial
Yeah.
dystonia.
6
6'1".
foot, 5'11".
Sure. 6'3". With the
still
hat.
going
All
for
right,
growing
guys, are you
spurts.
ready to sing? Are you ready to warm up?
Um,
Would you like to stand up, properly?
No. I don't know how to. Can we do some guitar playing or something?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Shred.
So we could jam. I've been teaching these guys because they're cool and they want to learn. Excuse me. That was sorry, Dave. I don't know.
Mr. Classy Broad.
I'm like, let me tell you about my lessons.
Hey, listen, we try to run a classy establishment over here.
Sorry, it's been a long day. I'm kind of gassy.
I got a little something right here.
All right, so here's the deal. I'll tell you a little bit about my background. I'm not ashamed.
Oh yeah, that's what we should.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So I started saxophone in the 4th grade. Shh, I'm trying to talk.
Story about his childhood.
Sensitive.
Back home in
Come on.
East Lithuania.
So much.
This is where our story begins.
A small.
In East Lithuania.
Just a small town. Okay. All right. So I started the saxophone in 4th grade, and it was okay. I played "Endless Love" in a. It was pretty awesome. And then I realized I didn't like it as much, and then like I hit puberty, and I started figuring out the guitar, and I was like
25 or
at 13.
I turned 26, and all of a sudden I was like,
Wait, I'm not even gonna tell that story. All right, hold on, guys. I'm trying to tell a story here. Focus. One time in Boy Scouts. Yes. All right. So here's the deal. I got a guitar for Christmas when I was 10, and I didn't know how to play it or tune it. But none of my parents, like my mom's favorite genre is Christmas music, and my dad's favorite genre is books on tape.
What?
So I didn't. So can I just keep going?
We got questions.
Okay.
We got questions.
Hold on.
What was your favorite Christmas song?
We gotta get to the root of your childhood.
She just loves what mom does not love Christmas music. Okay.
Yeah, but is that like an official genre that you can
Yes.
express love for?
Is that?
That's what
No.
I'm trying to make. So normally people just laugh because it's a joke because it's not serious at all. But you guys are like, what year was she listening? Was Mariah Carey even out yet?
Or is she more of a Bing Crosby fan?
So anyway, basically the moral of the story is there wasn't music a lot around the house. So I hated my brother at the time, but he was into music. But then I hit puberty and I started getting into music, and I wanted.
Slow it down.
Well, I have to keep going through, otherwise you guys keep interrupting.
All right, we'll stop. So we'll slow it down so everybody can enjoy your
Your
story.
fable.
Yes, because this we
Watch
got a
The
couple
Brown
hours.
fable.
Okay, so I knew I jammed with my friends when I was like 13, and I knew it was horrible, but I knew I wanted to do that for the rest of my life because guitar is freaking awesome.
Okay.
So I've basically been doing that ever since. I went to school for jazz at UMass Amherst. I'm from Massachusetts. After school, I had a shoulder injury, so that kind of set me back a little bit, and I feel like I've been trying to recover from that and make up time. But yeah, no, I don't know. I've gigged a lot. I've taught a lot. Like I played on Carnival Cruise Lines.
How was that?
How long did you?
Yeah,
do
how was
that?
that?
Let's
Yeah,
talk about
like,
that.
for real.
That's a better question than
Now-
like, seriously, what constitutes a new Christmas?
Carnival Cruise Line. Yeah. No. How was that?
So
Was there a
Because I'm sure there might be people
no, it's a really
that
cool
are-
story.
that
It's a
are
cool
thinking
story.
it's awesome to work on a boat.
Slow and steady wins the race. Noted. Snail. Noted.
No.
Okay. So
See, I know.
okay.
I know these guys.
So I was
They're very supportive.
I was working at a gas station. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I graduated college, and a friend of mine had played on it. So I kind of looked into it, and there are agents you can sign up with. I can see you guys in behind me.
Yeah, but she's like taking weight off you.
I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. When I met you.
Dave's gonna leave.
You just gotta stay with the line. This yeah.
You put the line in the- Okay. So I auditioned. It was a really funny audition story, actually. I'll tell it. You needed to I auditioned with an agent. You can either sign up through an agent or you could go directly
Wait,
to.
how old were you at this time?
I was about 25.
Okay.
So you were already established.
Yeah, no, I've already graduated from jazz school, the jazz school.
From jazz band?
And I just didn't know what the next step was. So I looked into it. Thanks, man. Doctor.
Thank you.
Rebecca. Here's my friend Rebecca.
Friend of Dakar.
So, Uncle. So I did the audition through an agent, and basically he emailed me like a chart or two that I had to read, and it was over the phone. But it was funny because our internet was out, so I had to like drive around the neighborhood, look for a Wi-Fi signal to download the thing, and then I came back and the printer just broke, so I had to put it on or read it off the computer. But there's a fine balance that doesn't exist between able to read and fits on a computer screen. So I auditioned. I thought I did horrible, and the guy's like, "You're hired," and I'm like, "Okay." So thank you. It's a little old news now, but I appreciate it. So I worked for Carnival Cruise Lines. I did 3 different contracts.
Does that mean 3 different like
ships.
tours?
Well, so essentially what you do is you sign up for a contract, and usually that's all in one ship. The lengths vary. Are they themed? The ships.
Did you have to wear a costume?
No.
I was just right.
I did have to wear
Any tassels involved?
tuxedos. Captain's cocktails. You had to wear a tuxedo, but other than that,
That's
Fancy. Fancy.
yes.
Yeah.
So I did 3 contracts, and
So that's
when it goes by David for sure.
what did I sign up for? So yeah, the first one was 5 weeks, the second one was 5 months, and the third one was supposed to be. So normally they're like 8 or 9 months actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's brutal. So the last one I did was 4 months, but you get real dark on ships. It's like just like a really weird world, and you can get depressed. And so like 2 months into that last contract, I'm like, I gotta get off this shit, man. There's even a Facebook group called Dark Show Band Musicians. It's pretty great.
Oh.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I've heard stuff from I've heard other musicians that were on Carnival Cruise Line. So, or not Carnival specifically, but cruise ships.
Not Carney Cruise Lines, bro.
Right, Carney Cruise Lines. Yeah, that's the hairy lady. She's Carney. What is it? So I heard that basically you just go play and go back to your room. So is there like,
yeah,
can you go walk around the ship? Can you go do stuff? Can you go take a swim?
Yeah,
go to the dining hall, get drunk?
Yeah.
Do
So
stuff?
Did you meet a lady?
Can you meet ladies?
All
David hungry?
That's between us, dude. Okay.
That's an in-house story.
Okay. So
Hey, you come on,
dude.
she led me into that one.
Oh my god. No, she didn't know what she was doing.
When is that opportunity going to come up again?
Okay, so every time probably you'll find a way to look at it, I'm sure. So that's an excellent question, Ike. Let me field it.
Thank you. I'm trying to be, hey, listen, and you know I'm trying to be like, you're in trouble.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's really weird. It's a really weird experience because it's like a global economy emerging all under one roof. So you have people like people from India. They were always security people, and they worked all the time. You had people from Asia that were always housekeeping. You had people from South America and like Eastern Europe, and they were always like wait staff or housekeeping. It's like really weird. And so like the entertainment was always just like white folks from Canada, UK, Australia, and America. And those people, other people like housekeepers, would work like 10 to 14 hours a day, every day for like 9 months
That's
a week,
insane.
9 months out of the year, only have time to get off to go like wire money home, and that's it.
That's brutal.
And they would get paid less than I would to play guitar for 2 hours a day and sleep till 1 and go off on islands. And, you know, I don't do well in the sun, so I wasn't a beach guy. I was just like in the internet cafe because there's not internet on the ship and you got to contact home. Well, there is, but it's extremely expensive and stupid slow. So yeah, basically, you know, I wouldn't have to work till like 8 or 10 o'clock at night sometimes. And I would be done in a couple hours. Sometimes it depends on what night it was. Sometimes it's like a production show where you have like Avion in your monitors and you're reading off a chart and you're like just throwing charts to the ground because the show moves so fast. They got dancers and singers and pyrotechnics up top. Then other nights it's like,
That's kind of cool.
yeah, it's cool. And then other nights it's just like a comedian and you're just like basically the late night band and you just play them on and play them off kind of a thing. So it's kind of random.
You know what you're gonna play though?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Groundhog Day. So like this, like there's like a 5-day cruise, 7-day cruise or whatever, and every day, like day one is the same as the last day one.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Same
Day
thing,
two is
same
the
day of the week.
Day two is captain's cocktail, and then you would do that. And
Damn, I was just hoping Ike was gonna make it through that because I knew I could.
yeah.
No chance.
We're 5 here. Okay.
No chance.
Well, it was the pause. It was the pause that did that one.
I thought
Captain's cocktail.
No, I didn't. All right. Anyway, guys.
After the cruise ship, you went where?
So before the cruise ship, I actually taught English in France, so that was fun.
Okay, no. After the cruise ship.
And then after the cruise ship, I said I was going to be in my hometown for 6 months, and it turned into 4.5 years because it was just encouraging. I was teaching for a living. I taught at like a college level as adjunct faculty, like a music store, at a music store or music school. I got to play with James Taylor. That was cool.
Oh damn.
Got to go to because he lives actually like 15 minutes from my home. And it just through people I was playing with at the time, it just happened to pan out, and I got to go to his home studio and rehearse there. And then we played Old Lang Syne in a very tiny little intimate setting. It was great.
Just the two of you?
And 2 other members of my band. Yeah, it was pretty.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But then I realized like things were kind of, they weren't bad, but they were plateauing, we'll say. And so I knew it was time for a move. And so I moved out here about 5 or 6 years ago. And I've taught for Rockley Music. I've taught for a whole bunch of different spots around the area until I finally was just like, I'm just going to teach for myself. And then Ike, I've been coming in here for years, and Ike was finally like,
we must have just met you then, like shortly after you've been.
I think it was just like a couple of years I was here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I wasn't like a regular because I was broke, a musician who was broke, go figure. But yeah, no, Ike decided we're opening up this back area and we wanted to turn into school, and he thought of me, and I'm just really grateful. And so the past year, I've been here for about a year now, and we've just been in transition, and I've just kind of been taking over care of my own business. I've been doing my own thing for a minute anyway. But now we're trying to get some other teachers up and running. We're planning, eventually there's high hopes. We want to do, group lessons and band coaching and recitals and all that fun stuff too.
Songwriting stuff.
Yeah, songwriting stuff. We're basically, bottom line is we're a good hang and we know our stuff. And if you have any questions, we do offer a free trial lesson. So come hang.
Free trial lessons. Yeah, that's a good segue.
Yes.
Thank you.
So if you are in town and you buy a guitar from us, you get some free lessons.
Which you can also gift if you don't want to take advantage of them. And you do know somebody in town, you can also gift them.
Or if you buy a guitar and you want vocal lessons, she's into that scenario too.
You can do that. Also, if you buy a guitar online, you can also get Skype lessons.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Talk about
No,
that?
yeah. We haven't talked about that. No, but that's legit.
Maybe.
Pull the cord.
Dave will even come play your wedding. What?
For
If
free.
you buy 2 guitars, they will come over, watch your car, and give you a guitar lesson, and maybe make you a sandwich.
And I'll sing in your first session.
Okay, so
Free sandwiches.
no, but seriously, if you guys are watching and you're not Denver local and you happen to buy a guitar online or even a pedal, man, hit us up. We'll hook you up. I do FaceTime and Skype, and it doesn't. For beginners, it's a little brutal, but for
That's for Dale.
Dale Palmer.
Dale Palmer's asking. Yes, this is Genesee.
Does he know
But you
a
how we
Richard
do it.
Palmer
Well,
from Fayetteville, Arkansas?
Dale's from my neck of the woods.
Oh, okay.
Deep of the way.
So then he probably doesn't know Mr. Richard Palmer.
What's that?
yeah, I was like,
He doesn't know Dale Palmer.
okay.
I told you the tale. I'll tell you guys.
They all know.
Yeah.
You gotta tell
The
them.
tale
What?
of Dick Palmer.
I don't know.
I met a man named Dick Palmer in Arkansas. We ran a.
He was like, "We're using
Sorry,
this for
I know.
No, this is good.
He actually
This is
ran.
important, guys.
He
Listen
ran
up.
a taxidermy, hypnotherapy, and
Oh,
archery
yeah,
service.
yeah. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, well, so-
That guy. It was like, it wasn't like a public bowling alley or something too.
No, he just had like the taxidermy was at the bottom. His archery store was in the middle. His hypnotherapy studio was like up top.
So proud.
And
of
that,
him.
yeah.
Did he have like the
I don't know. I never got into like. I never wanted. He was kind of weird, so I never
Terrifying.
wanted to be around him for
Terrifying.
what that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially a dude that doesn't even like smirk when he tells you his name's Dick Palmer.
Well, I mean, I would think at year 53 or something.
Yeah, but he like purposely chose that and didn't even like
didn't-
acknowledge
he's like-
how like how.
He didn't never
You
went
can't
by
tell me
Richard.
your name is Dick Palmer. Expect me to take you serious.
I had
He never put. You know, he never really kind of maybe he got
Everybody.
made fun of him, and then so he was just there was no deadpan.
Yeah.
There was so sometimes to get students, I'll submit to like it's like lessons.com or Thumbtack, and this guy's name was Dude the other day, and I started the email. I was like, wait, seriously?
Dude, come on.
Didn't get that student. Did not get that student.
Okay.
Dude,
Man. How
My
about
name is Dale Dribble.
what? Oh, I get it. How about if I email a picture of pedalboard?
Dick Trickle?
Dick Trickle is he's a real guy.
Really?
Yeah, Dick Trickle was a NASCAR driver.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm glad you-
I know stuff.
Maybe Dick Palmer was like his wingman.
Dick Trickle and Dick Palmer.
Jeez.
Double.
Speedy dicks.
This is not
Alright,
good.
Rebecca,
How is this good?
tell the story of how we met, Rebecca.
So we used to.
Anybody need a beer?
Yeah, I do.
I need a beer. I mean,
All
a
right.
glass of
I'm
beer.
doing it.
Apple
I'll be
juice?
back. I'll be
take
back.
one. I'll take one.
Yeah,
So-
apple juice.
I'll have an iced tea.
I was recruited to teach because I posted a song on.
Louder.
I was recruited to teach because I posted a song, not by him, on Band Mix.
Oh yeah, Band Mix.
And do people even use that?
That's actually how I met. So I play with this band called Pandas and People, and that's actually how
so
I
it's
met them.
relevant still. So, and I'm still on there. Thank you. So I was playing in a little duo project and posted a little folky cover of Billie Jean, put it on there, had this
How folky.
pretty folky and jazzy, kind of sexy. Yeah, it was good. It was good, y'all.
Was it like that?
No, there's a lot of harmonies, lots of. It was good.
Depth.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea.
So I was recruited to teach, and Dave happened to be teaching at the school.
Mhm.
And then he was playing with this band. What was the name of that band?
We were.
It was good.
Yeah, no,
It
it
was
was.
a blues band.
Union Driftwood.
Union Driftwood.
Mhm.
And
Because you guys were together but apart.
So the name existed.
Drifting, but together.
I joined the band.
Whoa.
Just like Pandas and People, I joined the band after the name was already established. Okay, good.
Yeah. So anyway,
You're like, and moving on.
I am exonerated from any.
he and I played a gig one time, and he grabbed me for harmonies to do a Road to Telluride Blues Fest thingy-mabob
Yeah, Blues and Brews.
for Park House when they were still.
Yeah, they had a contest to get into Blues and Brews
Yeah.
Telluride.
We
We took second place.
Yeah, we had one rehearsal.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I heard the set once and
Yeah.
we nailed it. And
We
then
did some cool tunes.
yeah, we did. It was really good. But Michael Hornbuckle, who's a badass,
Yeah,
he's
he's
amazing.
been in the shout.
Yeah, he took first. He's
Him and
amazing.
his wife are doing a
Him and
good
Tanner
too.
really.
And so they did first, and then we're talking. Sorry, that was abuse on film. Yeah, we did Doctor.
We did.
Doctor.
We don't need no doctor.
Yeah, we did Doctor.
That
It was
those
good.
chords though, right there.
I don't need no doctor. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And then we
that was
moved the studio.
The thumbnail edition.
Then it was brutal.
Yeah.
And then we just stayed buds, and now we're here. And that was like 4 years ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why didn't you get another blues band together?
So here's been my dilemma. I don't know if anybody can relate out there. I moved here and I was broke. And I went to a couple jams, but I don't like jams. I mean, I do like jams, but the thought of paying for beer that I can't afford to play music that I used to get paid to play.
Professionally?
Yeah,
Yeah.
professionally. I mean, obviously it's good to meet people. I don't not like people. People are cool. But I ended up just like, I got spoiled right off the bat. I got this band that kicked me work immediately. And then I ended up like just trying to do like Craigslist stuff. And it was just like a mess. I've been always at the mercy of other people. But now I'm trying to sing. So I'm about to get my own thing going so I don't have to worry about it. So like, yeah, I'll be covering like Just Got Paid and like bluesy tunes
Who
like
helped
that.
you learn how to
Sweet.
sing?
This girl right here. This is a family because I've taught her a little on. No, I haven't, but I would. But she's helped me sing, and I teach these guys guitar every now and then. And
Yeah,
it's a good
so
vibe. It's a good vibe here at the flip side.
We like the guitar.
Who like the guitar?
We like the guitar.
How long are we gonna be on this? Like an
How long
hour?
are we-
2 hours? Or
No.
what's this?
How
Is
long
this like
is
a
what?
movie? A cinema? What's going on?
We're only at like 35 minutes.
Mhm.
We're like
So I think you guys should just.
we're like this
Crazy.
close to being finished.
We're only a beer or so away.
We're only a beer or
You know
two
what?
away.
Hey, we're holding strong with like 14 people.
How can you tell?
Right there.
14.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, right there. I see
We're
it.
holding strong. 14
All right,
people.
I see it.
As long as there's
Oh, look, I grabbed the tub. See?
yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, you gotta
actually
give
Reverend East Sider.
All right, I'll give a verse of Just Got Paid.
I know how to do this.
No, I'll just do acoustics. I'm new to singing, so here we go.
What are we? Am I just saying?
No, I'm doing Just Got Paid.
All right, get it. I'm just doing the head up.
Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. Just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. I'll be back working hard all day. Just tipping my shoes to take my day. I was born my papa's son. When I hit the ground, I was on the run. With one bad hand and the other behind, you can have yours, just give me mine. The hound dog walking in the black of the night. Got my hand in my pocket, everything's alright. I usually play that on slide. You get that? You get that?
Okay.
Get the idea.
That's awesome.
Good job, Dave.
Well, thank you. Good day.
Thank you. Sounds good, man. Thanks, man. So you want to jam a little bit, or?
Can I do this part? Can I just be
Yeah, you can be the tambourine.
the? Okay. I can pretend that.
So Tim White would like to know what I taught Dylan.
I'm a remedial student, so
No,
he's having
so-
to take me back to basics.
No, so here's the deal. Dylan,
What?
Really?
seriously?
Why is the phone even going on?
Somebody's
I
trying
didn't
to
know
join the
that was possible.
conversation.
Yeah.
Don't call us right now. We're doing a live stream. What are you doing?
You ruined it. Now we got to start all over.
Now we gotta do
35 minutes to
again.
script.
It's freaking ruined.
But we'll do it live.
Damn it, it's ruined. Everything is ruined.
Okay, so
Really?
Really?
we'll wait. We'll wait.
Calling us.
Ben, is that you, man? No I'm kidding.
The phone's not even supposed to ring at 7:15. Yeah. It's the old school. I got an old school answer machine. Don't laugh.
You got to change the tape. It's almost full.
It's up in the wall.
Okay. Okay. So allow me to explain. My background is I grew up on classic rock and jam bands, but I studied everything. Like I went to jazz blues. I'm not a huge metal dude, but I don't not like it. I'm not a classical.
like
I don't like it.
I don't think you like
I'm not a classical guy.
We have at least 15 of our closest friends here.
Okay.
that. He doesn't like that.
So here's the deal. But here's the deal. I think
almost like Megadeth one day.
yeah,
Yeah,
almost.
Really?
He did.
Almost.
Yeah.
I did like it
I
on the
think it's
Beavis and Butthead soundtrack. That was pretty good. Okay, so I used to basically my I would say my specialty is theory and fretboard logic because I love to geek out on that stuff. And basically my favorite students are the kids like Dylan and Ike because they know how to play. They sound great, but most of the time they're not even necessarily sure what they're playing or how, what goes with what or whatever. And I just
That's speaking in tongues.
yeah, I love to me
Oh, yeah.
it's not as complicated. It's not turkey, yeah. To me, it's not as complicated as it needs to be, and I love shining the
The
light on
Arabian
that.
Death Cry.
So Ike and Dylan have been working on just like cage and pentatonic scales and fretboard logic and how to place it, how to use it, so that they can already utilize what they already know, but and more efficient, essentially.
Let's just say he's wicked smart.
Wicked.
Okay.
He just gets half.
But he can dumb it down
Yeah.
for even the beginners.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
Well, honestly,
you can even dumb it down For these freaking morons. For these freaking morons.
I was gonna say, as Dave's student, I don't know. I feel like his strong suit is explaining like how to actually utilize the theory end of it, because I feel like that's something like somebody, like anybody will teach you chords, anybody will teach you how to play songs, but not everybody's gonna teach you like how to explore with it.
Right.
Well, yeah, because that, to me, that's why it's important, is because not only does it take the mystery out of it for you and allow you to basically, if you understand theory, you understand fretboard logic, how it lays out. Every time you go to learn a song, first of all, you might have inadvertently already learned the song, because if you know it's a 1-4-5, you've already practiced it's a 1-4-5. You've inadvertently learned every 1-4-5 as long as you practice it in other keys. And then if you know the scales that line up with it. So basically, the idea is, instead of learning a song and having it just be that one thing that you can do, every time you learn a song, you go, okay, I know exactly what's going on with this. I know how to transpose it to other keys. I know how, if this lick is sweet, I know how to move it not only to other keys, but on other parts of the neck and other shapes. So that it's all about squeezing the juice, getting the most out of your
and I can
process.
teach you to actually sing with it in any type of genre that you want.
Yes.
So I could do anything from blues to classical. I was classically trained, but also have sang folk and jazz and pop and blues and all of it.
How's your Bruce Dickinson? Okay.
So, but I've had a lot of male students that actually walk in and they're killer guitar players, but they have no confidence vocally. And so,
Well, you gotta ruin my shit.
and so
Sometimes
and so it's good to be able to have both instruments and be able to not just
don't be scared of the theory, bro.
We're not shredding.
Suave.
Shredding is
Train wreck. Suave train wreck. That's a really great name.
That is
What
good.
did he say?
Suave train wreck.
It's like a suave trainer.
And listen, Giant Steps is already reharmed to like, it's already reharmed.
Look at he spelled my name right. Thank you, Terry.
because I spelled it right on the thing.
But that doesn't matter sometimes.
Anyway, okay. Yeah. You guys,
Dylan, sing a song. That's it.
Good job.
Got it. Sing it.
should we do some performance?
Do you guys want to do some vocal with us?
Dylan doesn't.
I'll refute. I can't even talk. Yeah, see, it's like as soon as you guys say that, and my vocal process is just shut down. No, I need to not be so chicken about it, but no, I'm not comfortable with my voice.
So that's why I can help you.
So you guys are gonna play some weird stuff that I don't know, and I'll play some weird stuff that you guys don't know.
So instead of sounding like a guitar store, Guitar Center.
Yeah, it's a lot of
noon.
wanking.
Uh,
Much wanking.
we could jam. We could talk. Does anybody have any questions, by the way? Specific questions for any of us? Because we're just hanging. We don't know how long
Here,
this
we'll
is
wait for
going.
questions.
Hour top. We'll cut it off in an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or now. Don't let me down.
Let's go with Amy Winehouse. I'm still working on it.
Oh, that's.
Go right here. See, I go
Oh
there.
no, it is easy. Yeah.
Go in,
How many times? So that's where I met Rebekah. Was at this place called, well, we won't say the name, but there was a lot of female vocal students around the age of 15.
Yeah.
And I would run, we would do showcases for them. So I would have to like transcribe all of these like Britney Spears songs and
That's
just
so
like
bad.
run a band, and like it had its moments. It was cool, but like that song got called like literally every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good song though. See, I never knew that song, so when I first heard it, I was like, "That's a great song."
Yeah. No, it is.
I'm trying to sing it. I'm trying to get there. Close.
I think you will. All right.
So we can do. You want to do some kind of or something? Or
Yeah, we just jam and blues. Almond Cows.
Dylan's like, there's not enough bean on that.
Listen.
That's the Dave Matthews chord right there. Does anybody? Here's a question. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. E minor. Here it is. Happy major. Yeah, that verse is great. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that there. We like to have fun sometimes.
A little Allman Brothers-y, jivey thing.
Yep.
All right, everybody ready for some Slayer?
Okay. Now it's time for Slayer.
That's on the beer.
Usually behind you.
Yeah, I know.
You're drunk, Dave. Go home. No kidding.
I live here.
Job, I
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're just kind of free-forming it tonight. Just having a little fun. There's nothing necessarily. I just wanted to say hi.
I want to say hi too.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe invite me over for dinner. I don't know.
Invite us all over to dinner.
Yeah, let's do it.
Has anybody had dinner there?
I have not had dinner
Yeah, it's
today.
about that time. Nothing. I can't think of anything. We could see another one.
We'll do another one.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do?
Easy like Sunday morning. I know it sounds good, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Say to me, girl, no, I've done all I can. No, I beg, stole, and I borrowed.
Swami said, he's like something Swami said, yeah. He's like Sunday. Oh, I'm the world's one, but it put chains on me. But I pay my dues to make it. Okay. Something. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do a tune.
You can follow
Yeah. I've never learned that solo. You guys, actually, I got a question. Buzzman, what is he plugged directly in the console? What is that fuzz on that track? Do you know? Because it's like a pretty unique.
I'd have to listen to it. I mean, depending on.
Wait, you don't listen to Commodores every night, bro?
Not every. What year was it? No, seriously. If you give me the year, I can probably narrow that down.
I was gonna say
Bender or some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like probably 74 to 77.
Yeah, early 70s. It was probably a Tone Bender.
It could have been a lot of stuff. Tone Bender, Fuzz Face, Big Mom.
It's pretty unique. I can't place it on anything. If anybody else knows,
you know what's interesting is I didn't know this until the other day that Fogerty and Creedence used to actually use a Big Muff for a boost.
What? Oh yeah, okay.
That's sweet. So he would turn the game mostly down.
Yeah.
Turn the volume all the way up and the tone all the way up to get that real weird kind of.
Back when people had to be resourceful. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Should we do Angel or?
There you go. I know that one.
Gonna do. I saw ZZ Top. I saw ZZ Top and Jeff Beck at Fiddler's Green a couple of years ago. That's pretty great. But apparently that doesn't matter.
We're listening to that was background.
It's a sharp dress, less ball. Just a little.
And then you guys can jam on.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play a song. So we're gonna play
something and you guys jam.
Yeah, you can play off. It's just A to D, basically. But we'll do everything.
You do your thing.
Yeah.
We don't want to interrupt. You guys are pro level, so we're.
So this is Nikki Bloom and the Gramblers, A Little Too Late. I knew you from the day the door got kicked in. The gang was hanging around cause we had some things to talk about. You were stoned from out of town, your head up on the loose. You needed some place to hide out, and our place would hide you. Pigeon-toed and guilty, just a friend of a friend of a friend. You're taking a fall and missed the ground, you just kept on going. We never knew just what it was. You were no hands to pray. But you said something before you left that we all could believe in. You said, it's not how you swim, it's how you hold your breath. It's not about playing fair in this life, it's more about cheating. Getting life, getting older, but you hate the other choice. I'm told it's a little too late to die young.
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 We're doing A.
I got along and we sang some songs and we shared some stories. forest too. We popped the top of the obstacle drop, the sky was burning blue. All of a sudden the door crashed in, and then came policemen. As they carry you away, you said those words again. You said, it's not how you swim, it's how you hold your breath. It's not about playing fair in this life, it's more about you and them. If you don't like getting older, or you hate the other choice, I'm told it's a little too late to die young.
It's a little too late to die young.
Ooh, it's a little too late to die young.
It's a little too late.
Ooh, yeah.
We don't have an ending. So this is going to be a very dramatic change.
Very dramatic change.
Everybody should get on board.
Very different. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child who don't know. The dreams were thunder and lightning was desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from red. Make me a poster of the no rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Take it, Ike.
When I was a young girl, well, I had been cowboy. There wasn't much to look at, just a free-rounding man. That was a long time. No matter how hard I tried, the years just go by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of the no rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Leaving this living is just a hard way to go.
There it is.
The one right now. I'm like, no!
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
They didn't let us in on the practices, so yeah, we'll have to wing that
Strong
shit.
work.
We had a strict no Ike policy on that. Yeah.
Can't get shit done when I'm around. It really is.
Yeah, but no. What?
Oofa.
What's the mic? Microphone.
Hey, Mike!
I'll just hold it.
Watch. I do it.
Mike, stop that
Jimmy.
shit. Yeah, that made me with my guitar. All right, well, then.
Sweet. Thank you. Awesome. So come, let me teach you how to sing.
She's going to teach you how to sing. If you
First lesson
are
is
you
free.
doing Skype lessons too?
Sure, I'll do it.
Skype lessons.
Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
What the hell? Why not?
We only have 8 seconds,
She never
guys.
does- she does-
5 seconds, guys.
We're going to go as long as we want.
Oh, okay.
We can go. We don't. There's no time with it.
Okay.
Although it did just jump back. It's like, what?
It's like, are you sure there's no time limit?
So if you
More
want
feedback, okay.
guitar lessons, Dave.
Vocal.
Vocal lessons, sarcasm lessons,
Piano lessons too.
Doom
Evan's not
lessons,
here.
Doom and pedal lessons.
Doom and pedal lessons. Call Dylan if you have problems with your board and you need cleared up.
Yeah, I think I missed a question earlier, but if you want to give us a call, I can always take a shot at it.
If you want general harassment and hilarity,
Yes.
please press 1 for Ike's phone.
Yeah. We put different hats on for different things, but
I usually put my hat on for warmth. Because
I put mine on.
Otherwise-
To remember if I'm harassing.
I
or
don't
educating.
do hats.
I'll do hats.
I'm just clean. It's just cold,
Yeah, but you
man.
got like a good skull blanket up there.
Skull. That's a great brand name right there.
Skull blanket.
Yes.
Skull blanket.
Jake and I were running these things through like a random band name generator.
Oh,
We decided
yeah?
to use those for the song names though.
my goodness.
And so we typed in hair, like what would come up if you typed in hair, and it was skull blanket. I was like, that's perfect.
Why
I'd love
didn't
to
I
be-
think
I
of
would-
that?
I would
Exactly.
love to be the band name generator, but like kind of like on Seinfeld when Kramer was, hello, this is Movie Phone.
Why don't you just tell me what
Tell
movie
me
you
what
want to
movie.
see?
just be like that.
Dylan's never seen Seinfeld. I hooked him up
He's
with a
never
hard
watched
drive,
Seinfeld.
and he still hasn't watched it.
I'm
I probably
really-
gave you that a month and a half
To
ago.
be fair though, yeah, in terms of not now, I don't have an excuse now.
Exactly.
But before
No
that point,
excuse.
to be fair, it was like I was like 4,
How old are you?
Who cares?
28.
Wow, you're a baby.
No.
He's a little baby.
You're a little
He's a little baby.
You're a little baby. That's to be called.
Wait, was it you that were
Dylan's like, hey.
Yeah.
Dylan's like, hey, honey, buy me a drink before we cuddle. You know? I mean, what do you do?
Wine and dining.
Right, buy me a drink, sweetheart.
That's good.
Yeah. Does anybody else have anything else to add? Or?
I don't know, Dylan, you want to sing us something? He's like, I'm singing right now.
Dylan is he has a rare
Doomer.
condition that allows him to talk but not sing. It's pretty unique.
I like to throw my voice in other parts of the room.
Sometimes he'll order a pizza just by yelling out the
You know, honestly, like I think my biggest hang up, other than just not knowing how to use my voice, I cannot remember lyrics. Riffs, any day of the
So
week.
both, that's me. In a
I cannot
nutshell.
remember lyrics to save my life.
Yeah.
So I'm not the only one. Okay, well, damn.
No, there's been songs that I've been
Everybody's
listening
been
to.
cheating this whole time.
Yeah. There's been songs I've been listening to and trying to sing my
Alright,
whole
then.
life, but until you really sit down and like,
Hey, Ryan,
Mr.
what's
Ryan.
cracking, y'all?
yeah,
What's up,
Arne.
Ryan?
There's been until you just sit down and like systematically like I am going to memorize this
you have
verse.
to do it that
Yeah,
way.
you
There's
just
just
have
like literally no way about because there are songs like I know every word, but as soon as the music stops, I can't remember
You're like,
what
I
comes
can't.
next.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of those. That
You have to.
Kinda
Here's
working
what
on
I'm
it.
learning lately. You
it's a
have to.
trigger.
What?
It's a trigger.
Yeah, you have to train your brain. You know the anti-skip technology on a Discman. You have to train your brain to like
I don't know what.
a CD player. It's
These
a
people are like, what are you talking about?
anyway.
You know when you sit on the
Well-
Davenport, you put the little the phonograph
Put it on your credenza.
You put the phonograph records on your credenza. You know when that happens?
You know when your housekeeper shows up late?
It's wonderful.
And your duvet is just a mess.
I was using a duvet and I was sitting in my Davenport.
So anyway, what was I saying?
I don't-
Okay.
Oh, memorizing lyrics.
Yeah, you have to train your brain like as I'm playing and try like you can't like for me like on a guitar I can just keep playing, I don't really have to worry about it, but like lyrics I have to be like in the middle of the chorus I'd be like while I'm singing that chorus I have to be like
There's
what
tricks
is
that I
the
can teach.
beginning of the next
There's
thing I know
tricks.
we gotta sit down.
There's tricks to learn how to memorize.
How to memorize that.
Even though I didn't utilize any of them tonight.
Even though they don't work, I'll teach them to you.
Let me teach you about the golden goose painted ground.
Awesome.
Yeah. we're hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry.
So we're probably gonna get some food. Hi Tim. Bye Tim.
Thank you guys.
Later, Tim. Oh,
So,
wait a minute.
I don't know if that's
I don't know if you're leaving or coming in, or maybe
No, he's been there.
Right. He's saying hello.
Oh, okay.
Tipsy Heart Entertainment, what's up?
I think it's time.
So Rebekah thinks it's time. I think it's time. We're a little hungry. So thank you so much for hanging out for our first live stream here at Flipside.
Yeah.
We've had a blast. This is
fun.
This is
It was
yeah,
fun.
no, it's almost too much fun. I'm
Right.
afraid they're gonna hate us because we're gonna do this all the time now. But it's
No, it's
Honestly, like people watch
This
us
is a
to
lot
feel
more-
like you're hanging out. Like that's what I feel like. We don't really.
yeah, we're just hanging.
Yeah.
You guys are hanging. We're hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all hanging collectively.
We're all just sitting around doing nothing.
Held together by Ernie Ballstroud.
Yeah, so come on. What was the other ones we had? We had shaved nuts. Didn't we have the shave?
Rusty Razor? No.
There is that product that's like nut sauce or
We
whatever.
have nut sauce. Come in.
Oh, Thunderplugs.
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 Oh my god.
Yeah,
Anyways, thank
Thunderplugs.
you so much, you guys.
Rebecca's like, stop.
Bye. We're done talking about all of this.
Please stop about the Thunderplugs and the Ernie Gold straps. This is not a cute show.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, is that it? We're done.
Bye.
I think we're good, dude.
I think we're good.
Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you real soon. Oh, that's not done yet.